Greetings, Fire Chargers, Darkblade here, and in this video will be part 2 of my, going through the English Bill of Rights 1689. Freedom of speech. This part, which is word for word, which is almost word for word, identical to the 8th Amendment. That jurors ought to be duly impaneled and returned in jurors which pass on men in trials for a high treason ought to be freeholders. That all grants and promises of fines or forfeitures for particular persons before conviction are illegal and void. For redress of all grievances and for the amending, strengthening, or preserving of laws, Parliament ought to be held frequently. Did the previous King James try to prorogue or dissolve it a lot or something? And they do claim, demand, and insist upon all and singular premises as their undoubted rights and liberties, and that no declarations, judgments, doings, or proceedings to the prejudice of the people in any of these said premises ought in any wise to be drawn hereafter to the consequence or example. To which demand of their rights they are particularly encouraged by the declaration of His Highness the Prince of Orange, as being the only means for obtaining a full redress and remedy therein, having therefore an entire confidence that His Highness the Prince of Orange will perfect the deliverance so far advanced by him, and will still preserve them from the violations of their rights which they have been asserted, and from all other attempts upon their religious rights and liberties. The said Lord Spiritual and Temporal and Commons assembled at Westminster do resolve that William and Mary, Prince and Princess of Orange, be and be declared the King and Queen of England, France, and Ireland, and the dominions thereunto belonging, to hold the crown and royal dignity of the said kingdoms and domains to them, that said prince and princess during their lives and the life of the survivor of them, and that the sole and full exercise of the regal power be only in and executed by the same Prince of Orange in the names of said prince and princess during their joint lives, and after their deceases the said crown and royal dignitary of the same kingdom and domain is to be held by the heirs to the body of said princes, and for default of such issue to the Princess Anne of Denmark, the heirs of her body, for default of such issue to the heirs of the body of the said Prince of Orange, and the Lord Spiritual and Temporal and Components do pray that the Prince and Princess to accept the same accordingly. And that oaths hereafter mentioned be taken by all persons whom the oaths of allegiance of supremacy might be required by law instead of them, and that said oaths of allegiance and supremacy be abrogated. I, A.B., do sincerely promise and swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to their majesties King William and Queen Mary, so help me God. I, A.B., do that I from my heart abhor, detest, and abjure as impious and heretical this doctrine and position, that princes excommunicated or deprived by the Pope or any authority of the See of Rome may be deposed or murdered by their subjects or any other whatsoever. And I do declare that no foreign prince, person, prelate, state, or pontificate hath or ought to have any jurisdiction, power, superiority, preeminence, or authority, ecclesiastical, spiritual, within this realm. So help me God. Massive wall of text. Upon which their said majesties did accept the crown and royal dignity of the kings of England, France, and Ireland,